Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. In the last episode, we were swept into a world outside of our current understanding. Seemingly a kingdom, before we'd ever possibly would ever find out about them, while also seemingly being connected to a malevolent graffiti artist and killer of sorts, known as Guernica, who uses her rule over her own kingdom as a way to seemingly snuff out the weak, being her rebels, of her own soul as a way to further her own ambitions of creating more and more chaos, just because she can, and with the help of her parrot Jerri, that can summon legionnaires at whim. She's doing just that, with a worrisome foe now in our crosshairs. Our fight to save the rebels of this world and find an escape back to our normal non-painted and graffiti world, well, now truly begins. And the thing is, yeah, it's definitely interesting with the fact that, from what we understand, what we've seen so far, the Mascots are definitely supposed to be the rebels of this world. So, it has some kind of ties to Sumire before we would ever find out about Sumire, which is interesting. And this also takes place, obviously, before Shido's palace. So, yeah, it's very interesting how everything's going so far, just like the idea of what we're starting with. And I guess where we go from here. But with that being said, honestly, we were just saved from Guernica, and our little mascot buddy here, well, she has a plan for us, and apparently she has something to show us before we do go any further. So, with that being said, let's see what she has to tell us and prepare for whatever comes next. So first things first, what is this world is apparently what we're going to be going into first. Very curious, honestly, with what they have to say. But here we go.
Is something wrong?
Oh, Yoshizawa-san. You look rather down, feeling unwell. Oh no, it's not anything like that. It's just, I know it's too late to do any good. But I guess I feel responsible for what's happened to you guys.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
You do? I kept thinking, if I hadn't asked Kira-senpai to come see that mural.
Don't worry about it. You're not the one who did this. I just like spending time with you. We'll go the canned approach with what we did with Joker in that series anyways, because with Royal we ended up getting Joker and Kasumi together, so it makes a lot more sense if we keep going canonically with the story we already told.
Thank you. I have to say, I'm kind of embarrassed, but I also am really glad. Well, whatever circumstances may have brought him here, I suspect he was bound to wind up here for one reason or another.
Yeah, true, with the Arsene being on the graffiti wall, 100% at some point.
After all, his persona was the one depicted on the mural after all.
True.
Who even painted that, by the way? And how'd they find out what Senpai's persona looks like? There's no way for us to determine how his persona came to be known yet.
But
However, we can at least surmise the identity of the culprits.
Yeah, Guernica writes.
Right. Unsurprising that you picked up on that. Guernica, she's the one with the mask, right?
but
Yeah, gas mask is her specific mask of choice. Very interesting character, for what we can see.
But why did she bring us here? Just what could her goal be?
Well, she doesn't have one. Maybe she's after our money. Doubt it. Either one or three, honestly. Well, take it away, Detective Prince. This is your expertise. Let's see if you got anything.
Well, There's only so much I can deduce in this time, but thank you for the opportunity. All we know so far is that, we were brought here through Guernica's mural, one of our son, which is quite the curious detail.
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty curious.
But it didn't seem like Guernica actually knew anything about us, did it?
Yeah, that did seem to be the case.
Correct. And if we take that detail into consideration, it's entirely possible that whoever brought us here wasn't actually Guernica, but someone else.
Someone else? Oh yeah, the mouse costume kid. I was about to say, I guess that would be even more interesting on the whole Sumire-like connection, seemingly. Because wouldn't Joker already know about Sumire if we were to somehow, run into him here? Because that would be interesting.
Do you mean that girl in the mouse costume?
Yes.
Yes. Unlike Guernica and the Pink Bird, she seemed aware of the Phantom Thieves.
True.
Although, we don't have nearly enough evidence to say, anything for certain right now. The best we could do is, speculate.
Well, it didn't seem like they knew that we were actually going to be coming, though. That's the thing that makes me even more confused. Well, let's ask the kid we met, or let's gather some intelligence. Well, let's definitely ask the kid we just met.
Right. That's our only option at this point.
Well, shall we
let's
go?
see what the mouse girl has to say about all of this.
Okay. 2 GP for that. Doubt I have any points, to be honest. But I will definitely at least take a check. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I used all of them up. Okay, I was about to say. But honestly, with that being said, straight towards our next mission. Apparently a battle is on way, too. So let's definitely prepare for what's to come. Wonder what she has to show us, though.
Let me open another manhole. It'll be just on the other side.
Okay, we're following you there, little mouse gut. Ooh.
This way. Come on.
Like we saw before when we were escaping, it was that sigil. So the paint is able to actually change the world around us. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Wonder where she's taking us, though. Apparently it's going to help us maybe understand the world around us.
We're here. This is what I wanted to show you.
Okay. Oh, this one's normal, though. The hands and the legs are actually normal now. The other time they were more, cloudy. Like they were being, sucked into the mouth. Like on the outside world. Okay, interesting.
Another mural. It's similar to the one we saw in Young and Jaya, too.
Yeah, seemingly. That is interesting.
Yoshizawa-san, is something wrong?
Yeah, you okay there, Kasumi?
So I got this feeling back in Young and Jaya. Both that mural and this one make me feel sort of ill.
This one does have some kind of aura, literally, shooting from it. From what we could see. It's got that, purple aura, right above, the outside of it. It is worrying, though, for sure.
No, that's not right.
Then what do you think it is?
It's more like it's stirring up something bad inside me.
Something bad? Interesting. Just, don't let it get to you. Just take a deep breath, yeah. Take a deep breath and, get your senses back on check.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just making sure you're okay.
I don't know why, but I find it hard to think this is just some normal artwork.
That would definitely make sense if, making a hole with the graffiti can make an actual hole in this world. Definitely seems like, making art of some sort in this world will definitely change things around us. And seemingly maybe even on the outside world, maybe, as well, with the fact that we got sucked into here.
It almost feels like it would consume me if I let it.
Huh.
Sounds like you're picking up on it.
Guernica's true power.
Guernica's true power, you say?
You know the awful, ugly feelings that can bubble up in the deepest parts of your soul?
Yeah, like, I guess you could say your evil side, I guess you could say, or your dark side.
Guernica's art has the power to force those feelings to the surface and make them take over the entire mind.
Really? That's kind of scary.
The overwhelming reaction doesn't only affect the viewers either. They go on to spread their own seeds of destruction.
Oh, that's worrying. And if that were to ever break out, that would definitely be really, really bad.
By the time it's over, you're all dead.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Still bad, though. But different situation.
Hold on. Your description sounds awfully different from the Guernica I've heard of so far.
What do you mean?
What do you know about her, Akechi-san?
Yeah, what do you know about her?
Well, I know she's a street artist who's become world famous by this point.
World famous, you say?
A street artist. Oh, I think I've seen her murals on the news.
Which we saw it in third person from the news report that we saw when Joker was leaving Café LeBlanc when we first started.
Doesn't she work anonymously?
Apparently so.
Yes. But the greater mystery is how she manifests her artwork in what seems to be a mere moment.
That is pretty interesting.
If I remember correctly, she's also broken quite a number of laws to put up her murals.
Okay.
Certainly. Regardless of her artistic merit, Guernica has a great number of detractors.
That would make sense.
Especially since her artistic philosophy is what's guiding her to her mural sites.
Huh.
How so?
Yeah, how so indeed.
I've heard that rage is Guernica's primary driving force.
Rage. That definitely fits the character we've seen in here, that's for sure.
The underprivileged members of society toil under poverty and discrimination.
Okay.
Supposedly, Guernica's works are an expression of her rage.
Huh.
Which is why she's willing to do whatever it takes to vent her anger with the privileged.
Okay. So she's specifically targeting people of, like, some sort of privilege in order to somehow help out the weak, basically. Okay. Interesting, but the person we see in here doesn't really match that description, honestly.
That's why she's continued to gain support for her principles.
Okay.
Some people even refer to her by a nickname. The People's Punk, they call her.
The People's Punk, you say? Huh.
I didn't realize she was such a big deal. But...
Yeah, but what?
Yes. The Guernica we met here is wholly different. Just a trigger-happy psychopath.
Yeah, that's for sure. We could definitely say trigger-happy psychopath is definitely a very good nickname for her, from what we saw.
And if you're telling us that this is her cognitive world, that would mean the real Guernica is...
just as evil, more than likely.
No, that's all wrong.
That's all wrong? What do you mean?
Her personality changed when she lost the most important thing to her. That's why...
Most important thing to her? What do you mean?
what was most important to her?
Yeah, what do you know, little mascot?
The first statement she ever painted. Somehow, somebody stole it from her.
Someone stole her first painting? Really?
So that's why Guernica's like how you saw her.
Okay.
Please, help me. You have to steal Guernica's first statement back.
We could try, although I don't see how that can turn her into a trigger-happy psychopath, but okay.
Hold on there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, we can't really leave it be either, Akechi.
It's true, this isn't the first time we've been to a world like this.
Which is true.
But I've never heard of a ruler going completely mad because they lost their treasure.
Fair enough.
Besides, we're only here because some inexplicable force pulled us into this world.
Wait a minute. Interesting statement by Akechi, by the way, what he just said. He kind of let himself get caught in this game, too. with what he just said, because he shouldn't know about the whole treasure stealing thing. With, stealing the treasure to change the heart kind of thing. He really shouldn't know that because he hasn't worked with the Phantom Thieves. Just that we know that he has that power, and that's about it. So that's interesting that he even said that. Because, he kind of just let us know that he's known about it for a little bit longer than he was leading on. Huh. Okay, then.
Well, I believe I understand your situation. I'm afraid we don't have enough information to make any decisions.
Okay, true.
Consider what you said earlier. You told us you didn't know whose side we're on.
Which is true, she did say that.
Well, we're in the same boat.
Fair enough.
I'll cut to the chase. Are you the one who brought us here?
Yeah, are you?
Alright. I'll explain everything.
Yeah, please, that would definitely help us out.
The one who brought you to the streets was Guernica herself.
Guernica brought us? Really? Guess that would make sense.
More precisely, it was one of the last things she did before she finally snapped.
Oh, so the real Guernica sent for us. Interesting.
Guernica's always been a fan of the Phantom Thieves. In fact, it's actually more of a kinship that she felt.
Huh.
Oh, okay. You know, I can see why that's the case.
Yeah, that would make sense. We're both fighting for the same thing. That would definitely make a lot of sense.
She's been fighting against herself this entire time, on the inside.
Okay.
It took everything she had to paint that mural in your world. Her last cry of desperation was to you, Phantom Thieves.
Really? Okay then, I think I understand.
So she wants the Phantom Thieves to help her get back to normal.
In any way possible that we can. If we can find a way to do so.
Yeah, but she's not only trying to save herself.
Not only trying to save herself, you mean? What do you mean by that?
If Guernica fully gives in to the madness, she'll most likely begin producing her deadly art in your own world.
That would be very detrimental to everything and would definitely be a bad thing. Yeah, we definitely can't leave that be.
Oh no!
Even though I didn't plan on leaving that be in the first place, but yeah, that would definitely be worrisome.
Art with the power to kill? Even in our reality?
Yep, apparently so.
Is something like that even possible?
Maybe.
Everyone's hearts are connected. Guernica has the power to take the very image of death and...
twist it to her liking.
Well, this isn't something I can explain logically, but I'm telling you, she can do it.
Okay, so be very careful around her then.
Sorry I can't put it in words.
And it's perfectly fine there, little mousecot.
If only we were able to confirm or deny that this is just some ploy.
I would doubt that it's a ploy at this point.
When it comes to trust, that's more your area of specialty. Care to weigh in for us?
Actually, fair. With what Akechi just said, fair enough, actually. Akechi doesn't trust anybody, and we know that. Outside of a character, we know that for sure. And Akechi just kind of just said that himself just now, too. So, yeah, it would make more sense for Joker to be the one to have the trusting nature out of the two. Well, let's trust her. We can't just do nothing, which is true. We can't do nothing. Or ... let's trust her.
That's certain, eh? Well, I suppose I have no cause for objection.
He didn't like that answer. We know your true nature outside of character, buddy. Technically, Joker can deduce it way earlier, though, to be fair. But, yeah, definitely, there's no point in not helping her. It definitely doesn't seem like the mousescots are going to be a problem. Guernica shoots them on sight, so I don't think we need to worry about this one telling us a lie. Because it wouldn't really lead to anything good for her anyways. Even if she were to, turn on us. It wouldn't make any sense.
I'll go along with your decision.
Okay, well, follow along this, buddy. And, I guess prepare to turn on us after, sometime after this, after the story's all over, because we know what you're gonna end up doing.
And I agree too, so that makes it unanimous.
Okay, good.
You're really going to help me? Thank you.
No problem, buddy.
I'm so glad. Phantom Thieves really are as good as Guernica believes.
Which is good to hear from you. By the way, do you have a name, or are you just called him out? Or are you just a rebel soul that's just named Malscott?
Okay, let's go and get Guernica's first statement piece.
First statement piece. I don't know exactly how you mean about doing that, but yeah, we can try.
Yeah! Oh, but first, could you tell us your name?
Okay, it looks like we are looking for names. Good. I was a little curious.
While we're at it, I'd definitely appreciate it if you could tell us more about yourself as well.
Yeah, they would definitely help us out a little bit.
Oh, I didn't introduce myself? My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Luca. As for my identity...
Luca. Okay. Well, let's look into Luca then. We also have one for Guernica, too. Guernica. A world-renowned yet anonymous street artist, she harbors a deep resentment for poverty and discrimination, which she expresses through her art. She was driven to carnage by the theft of her heart's core, prompting her to go on a killing spree in the metaverse. Ooh, that's kind of terrifying. So she was doing a little bit more than we realized. Okay then. Wow. Okay. And then Luca. A young girl in a mouse costume who Joker, Kasumi, and Akechi meet in the metaverse. She has been fighting to put a stop to Guernica's rampage, and seems to grasp the unusual phenomena of the metaverse. She also is aware of the Phantom Thieves, even pleading for their help when she runs into them in the metaverse. Okay. Interesting.
All you really need to know is this. I'm somebody trying to help Guernica.
Okay, makes sense. Since you said Guernica is different than what she actually is here.
Oh, alright then. That works for me.
Honestly, same.
Well, shall we get going?
Akechi didn't like that answer from Luca.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
What'd you forget to mention?
Guernica's statement piece was broken up into 3 slabs.
3 slabs, you say?
So we're going to have to track down all 3.
Okay. Find all 3 statement pieces, somehow get Guernica to realize what we're doing, I guess. I don't know. Okay, interesting.
3 of them. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, definitely does sound that way.
Come on, this will be a cinch for the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, probably.
We shouldn't waste any more time. I'm opening the manhole.
Okay, well, we're following you then, Luca. I like how they just jump through the little holes via the spray paint. I think that's funny. I like it. It's like two force energy kind of escape mechanisms. I think it's pretty funny. So is Luca gonna be like Futaba here then? Ooh.
The
Battlefield.
graffiti's just past here, but security's gotten a lot tighter.
Yeah, that's not good.
Understandable, considering how we've crashed their scene. Such measures are only prudent.
Yeah, I guess it would make sense for them to be on high guard like they are.
But still, what do we do?
Good question there, Luca. Let's avoid them. Let's push our way through. Well, we could try to avoid them. Yeah, let's try and avoid them.
You want to sneak past them? So do I.
If possible.
Fortunately, there's plenty of cover here. I'd say avoiding unnecessary combat is wise.
It would make sense to not get into too much combat if there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, looks like that's the plan then. Try and sneak by as best we can and try and go from there. Looks like they do know we're here though, so we do need to be careful. But 5 Legionnaires, and then 4 Ravengers or Revengers. Okay, seems easy enough.
I should write that down.
Curious about the name of this area. A Phantom Thieves Forte. Okay, seems easy enough. And then obviously double check for one other thing, win condition. Okay, with the fact that there's still no win conditions, I'm guessing there's going to be no wards given out here. which is interesting. I'm surprised about that. We got all of the stars in the other one, so I'm pretty happy about that, so it doesn't bother me too much. But, how does it want us to do this? Just reach the target. Usually that's just one person, so one person needs to touch this area. Okay. Seems easy enough. Okay. Well, let's get right on in then, shall we? Okay, reach the target.
Let's avoid combat here as much as possible, Joker. Joker.
Sound good?
That's his code name. We call each other by code names when wearing this attire. I go by Crow. Oh, cool. I'm totally gonna use those. Okay, let's get to it, Joker.
I'm surprised that Violet doesn't say hers. Okay, yep, she's the Futaba role here. Okay, so she's gonna tell us if we're in good cover or anything like that, which would make sense since she knows this world better than we do. But definitely looks like maybe staying above might be a good idea, because this entire area is painted on the bottom. Is it all the way through? That's one thing I'm curious about. Yeah, rooftops are the only place not painted, so we can't do anything on the bottom, and it's just a massive worry zone. Okay. Well, we have a way of doing that, but we know we can melee these too. Not a bad idea. Dropping that directly on top of them could be really good. I'm gonna say what we do then. I feel better if Akechi does this then. It also drops pretty far too. This might paint up a good decent area. Okay. Ooh, wow. Wow, okay. That was a lot better than I thought it would be. Okay, any way for me to hit any of them with an EHA? Doesn't look like it. But maybe that's fine. Could hit that one. I don't know if that would really help us here. Don't hit very far. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. We can hit you. So let's do that. We're gonna have Joker and her both get one from these two. I think that's gonna be the best way to do this. So take a double shot there. And then I guess we can kind of figure out what's going on down here, somewhat. Okay, it looks like it can take up this area over here. We can start preparing paint on this side as well. Ravengers shouldn't be able to get near me in time, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. Not too bad. Drop a lot more paint, and I don't think they'll be able to do anything this turn if I do so. Not a bad idea. Looks like best way to particularly target here is going Maiha on this one specifically. So we get a little bit of extra movement for Joker. Not too bad. And then from there, if I were to push this, it would push it down there. Don't know if that's really a good idea, but I could make my way down here. And then, okay. Trying to think of the safetiest option here, or the best option here to do. Could just blast that and then force this guy up. Not a bad idea. I guess we could try it. It gives us a little bit of a movement later. We're in cover right now, so losing a little bit of paint there right now is not a major problem. And those guys can't get to us. And that guy didn't move. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now, definitely is about trying to figure out how to move. I'm gonna say using Akechi to get this extra movement here would be a good idea to start. So let's definitely force that. No reason to go for knockouts. Just want to definitely continue moving. We can push this over there. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna wait on that though first. First, let's kind of like get our characters a little bit of movement here and figure out where we can go. Okay, definitely making good. Don't want to mess up there. Go up. Okay, we're all in this area now. I can definitely set up an Iha here. Not a bad idea. I don't mind that, honestly. If I were to do any of them, though, yeah, it looks like Iha might be our best way of doing it. But I'd rather just go for one single target, if possible. Let's see here. There's Akechi here. What about this guy down here? I can attack him for free and get some paint down there. Could be a good idea. But, let's use it. Yeah, let's try and use Kasumi or Sumire here to get some extra movement from one of these two. And then take that extra movement to get a better plan of action here. Then obviously Joker over for this one. And then get the extra movement from Iga here. Not too bad. So far so good though. I'm definitely liking our current positioning on everything. Then obviously I can drop this over here, which could be a good idea. Or what I can also do is I can just blast this entire area open. Which isn't a bad idea by any means. I don't mind that at all. And I can use the barrel as a safety spot too, on top of that. I want to attack the top one though, just to confirm the furthest reach of everything. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's try it. Do a little bit of a Megidola there to get a good chunk of open area. Okay, cool. That works out. Could drop a barrel down there. Could be a good idea. I don't mind that. Might be enough to get Joker another movement too. If I were to go down here though, we can go up to here. We wouldn't be able to melee this. But this guy's an open area. Okay. Well, I think a better option here would be to somehow go for that barrel there, honestly. I kind of like that option better. So, what we'll do instead, if I can somehow hit that barrel from this angle, no I can't. Looks like I might have to just do a Koha version, which is not bad. We can try it. Hopefully this is enough to get close enough to our guy. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. And then Joker can melee him to take his position, which is pretty good. Okay, cool. We can use that to our benefit. We can climb up. Also set up a triangle if need be, but I don't think it's going to be necessary at our current location.
Let's go.
And then, I like the spot that we're at right now, but right now we can't really fully take advantage of it. If I were to melee this, don't think it would really help us, but I could, per se, do something along the lines of this, which isn't a bad idea. It fully paints that area that he's in, which may also stop him from moving. Okay, so if you hit them, they do move. That confirms that. This guy's gonna follow us, though. Okay, so that's fine, though. Joker's in a non-cover zone, though, so we're gonna get hit twice for that. Oh, no, apparently not. He moved back so I can use him as a movement. That's pretty nice of him. Okay, so now we got that open. Joker's got a little bit going on here. This guy's right in my path, unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, so what we should definitely do is head down here, first and foremost. I guess, let's see. What can we possibly do here that can help? Okay, well, Akechi can definitely hit this. Kasumi should have enough for at least, this. So she can help out Joker somewhat. So yeah, let's try and do that then. Okay, so Akechi, we're gonna move you first, buddy. I think that's probably gonna be the best idea. So let's hopefully... yeah, got him. Okay, good. Then we can get Akechi right directly behind Joker on the upper area. And maybe use that barrel to our advantage. And maybe the closest one to it as well. Maybe good. So Koha for you, make you a little dizzy. so you might run into a weird spot later. Then what we can do is we can just blast you from point range if need be. But honestly, it might be better to just melee you because of the fact that we can also fling you too, which could be a good idea. Not too bad. Cool. Okay, not bad, not bad. Then we can... If I were to fling this guy, where would he even be able to get back here? I'm not really sure. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, first things first is one thing I do know what we can do is we can do something along the lines of a Phantom Judge right on top of him, or the extra movement, and then just have Akechi fling him, which may not be a bad idea, honestly. Kinda like that idea, honestly, if we can use it, because he's not going to be able to get back up, so we might as well just fling him for now, and then just kind of sit here and just wail on him a little bit while he tries to do something. And then from there, we could try and deal with the guy back there, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. There is that guy over there. What I could do... Oh wait, no. I don't want to attack that one. No reason to do so. I can go for this barrel over here. That would be a good idea. Maybe push him into a area that he can't get closer. Yeah, he did. Good. He tried. He definitely tried, but he didn't get the chance to. Okay, cool. I'm gonna see if I can maybe take advantage of that. Yeah, I can. And get a Maiha from him. Could be useful. Could also get one from him, too. But not in a way that I want it right now. Okay. We'll figure it out, though. I'm definitely just gonna move Kasumi for now, just to kind of get an idea. Don't think she can really do much of anything right now. She's kind of stuck. So it's pretty much just Akechi figuring out what he wants to do to help us set up. Could move him, but I don't know if that's really the smartest idea. We're basically on top of our goal, though. And Akechi just doesn't have any sort of movement to help out. So, I guess we'll just start with the Maiha for now. Just kind of see what we can do with that. Because I really don't need the stamina right now. We might as well just test it and see what we can do. We can get over here. Okay. That's fine. So, what I could do, which could be interesting, is try and, I guess, there would be no reason to pull wood there. I can just drop this guy for now, and then wait for Kasumi to get closer, and then just block the opening for now, and then just kind of see what happens. Okay, so far so good though. They won't be able to do much until they get there. Okay. Don't like their positioning right now. Mostly because I can't really hit them from where we're at right now, but that's fine. I just need to get him off of this area, and that's about it. And as long as we move him, we have full force on actually dealing with him. And they can do whatever they want. Okay. He's still in a weird spot, but not in a way that it's going to be actually fully affecting us. So all we need to do is... Oh, wait a minute. We can still move, actually. Oh, actually, no, that works. That perfectly works, actually. Because then I can just swap positions with him down here, and then I get my full movement. Cool. Okay. That actually worked out perfectly. Get hurt for a chance to actually get further movement. Not bad. Cool. Okay. So, they're a little different than Ravagers. They still hold their cover if they're inside their paint at the end of the day. Which is good to know, because we didn't know that for sure. We got a Naga out of that, which is not bad. New persona. Don't know if it's any better than the ones we're using right now, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely double checking. But cool. Level complete. not a hard map. Not a hard map at all. Definitely a lot of movement involved in that one to make sure that you're in a safe position at all times. But I like it. I like it. The barrel tossing is definitely important, though, for sure. So if we can get knockback on certain things, that we should definitely grab it. Ooh.
Look! I found it! Up there, on top of the trash heap.
So that's what we're looking for. So that's one of those slabs. Okay. So we need to collect 3 of those, and I guess it makes some kind of painting of some sort. Although what kind of painting? Who really knows, but interesting though.
I don't see any guards. Now's our chance to take it.
We could definitely try.
I should believe not, Luca.
Hey, Jerri. Long time no see. And knowing what we know about you, you could summon in more of those Legionnaires. So, yeah, we're far from safe right now.
Why, you smug little bird-brained bitch! I'm sick of you ruining everything!
I was not expecting her to curse, honestly. But that's funny. Okay, then. Hey, Jerri, but yeah. Hey, Jerri, long time no see, buddy. We don't really know you, but we've seen you a little bit.
Foul-mouthed as ever, aren't you? Clearly, you weren't raised right.
Raised right, you say?
Pardon me, but would you mind letting us by? We're just here to pick up some of the trash behind you.
Yeah, will you let us, or are you gonna get in our way?
Well, if it isn't the boy from outside. Quite an interesting turn of events you're aiding, Luca.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
But why exactly when the matter doesn't concern you?
Huh.
If you're looking for a way home, I could help you with that right now.
I doubt that you would.
Wait, don't believe anything she says. You can trust the devil before you trust her.
Probably. I'd agree to that. With the fact that she could summon in those Legionnaires. I definitely don't trust her.
Come now, don't speak such slander.
Huh.
This is just another one of your little schemes. Like how you tricked Guernica.
So you're the one that tricked Guernica. Like, that's basically what we were told, but, like, how exactly did you trick her is the real question.
How many times must I tell you? All I've ever done is respect Guernica's wishes.
I would doubt that.
The current state of the streets is entirely of her own doing.
Yeah, because she's completely twisted than how she's supposed to be based on what we've been told so far.
It's a lie! Guernica would never want things to be like this!
Oh, you're quite the handful. Ah, I know.
What do you got planned, Jerri?
Excuse me, mop-headed boy. Would you be a dear and hand Luca over to me?
Definitely not gonna happen. You can fly on out of here before that's ever gonna happen.
If you do, I'll send you all back to your own world. A rather sweet deal, don't you agree?
No. That doesn't sound like a good deal at all. Get out of here? What to do? Joker would not say that. Well, get out of here.
Oh, did any of you learn any manners?
Nah. No reason to, with evil beings like yourself.
You seem to have misunderstood our goal here. We're putting a stop to Guernica.
Yep, first and foremost.
And so you know, attempts at manipulation put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, I wouldn't really get Akechi in a bad mood there, Jerri.
So you prefer to be dealt with by cruder means? Very well.
Very well indeed.
Perhaps you'd enjoy this while you last.
Enjoy... Oh, well, yeah, you definitely have something cooked up for us, obviously. What are you gonna do, though, exactly? Oh.
This guy, he's always the one who chases me off.
Okay. New enemy. It's different than the other Ravengers, based on the colors. But it's like a Ravenger, though. Based on the idea of what it looks like. Okay. Interesting. Not sure exactly what it's got planned, but it's definitely a boss of sorts, I would think.
I can see how. Seems well above the chaff we've been clearing out here.
Yeah, for sure.
No avoiding this one. We'd better get ready.
Yeah, definitely get ready for anything to come. Wonder what that one's gonna do, though. Compared to what we've seen before with other different types of ones, it's called a Mad Slammer, apparently. What do you do? Not a lot of movement. Jumping paints. I'm guessing that's really how it's gonna actually move. And it looks like there's a paint barrel in its movement, seemingly. So I guess it might use that to its advantage. I don't know why it would, but the other things are attacking paint buckets, so it would make sense. So jumping paint, 40 damage, damage to surrounding area, knocks back targets. And then chill crib allows free movement on own team's paints. Oh. So if it's on its own paint, it has full movement for free. Okay. Performs a counterattack on targets in range for back talk. Okay. 350 HP though. Doesn't seem bad.
I should write that down.
Let's grab a quick save to kind of get an idea. The Dangerous Slammer. Okay. And then obviously our new persona, and then we should look at skills. We do have skill points. Okay, we should definitely look into that then. First things first though, what does the Naga give us? Gives us Dia. Healing would be good. It's 40 SP. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Which one would be better? Melee damage. Melee. I'm gonna say U for that one. And then we can put this on Kasumi to grab the extra melee damage from that, as well as the extra SP. And this gives us a little bit more for Joker to use. That seems like a good idea. Okay. Then obviously our skill points. We should definitely look into this. I'm gonna say... Ooh, no. Hitting from further away would be good. Right now... Ooh, we can hit even further away. That could be a good idea. But Hawkeye might also be really good on Akechi. We actually don't know what their charges are, actually. I didn't even double check that. Attack skill range by 1 with an extra charge. What's yours? Movement, same as Akechi's for movement. And then obviously increases knockback range of melee attacks. Interesting. Very interesting. I see a chance of getting godlike movement here. I think we take that on Kasumi for now. And then for Joker here, could grab that for some extra damage. If we were to do it like this though, what would this do? Okay, not enough. Okay, worth a shot. I'm gonna say, let's grab the extra attack damage on ranged attacks for starts. Could go Rakakaja, but I don't think that's really worth the grab. I'm gonna say let's grab the Ironclad Guard for some extra guarding while being in cover. That sounds like a good idea for now. For Akechi though, we could probably take off Stop and Go. Can I somehow grab this? Don't know if that's what we want on him though. What about Kasumi though, actually? I might actually be able to grab hers, because hers sounds really, really interesting, actually. If we grab it like that, we can grab it. If I go for the double charge though, how does that look? I can still grab it if I grab double charge. Let's do it like that then, because we don't need the double follow-up, so we can take full advantage of the double charge up. Cool. Okay. What's Akechi's one though? Swaps positions with a target once per turn when doing a one more. Could also be for an enemy that's not in a one more situation already. Could be good. Might be worth it, honestly. So maybe we could do the same thing? Oh, maybe not, actually. Maybe we can get rid of this and then grab that. But I don't know if that's really worth it. Let's do this then, if that's going to be the case. Grab some extra HP, because we're dealing with a boss fight. So let's definitely just grab the HP for now. Okay, so far so good. Attack range, I like it. I don't really care for Joker's trump card as much. I didn't use it at all during the series. Could be good, but we don't really fall below 50% HP at all, so I haven't had a need for it. Because we don't need that, let's grab this instead for extra damage. I think that can definitely help us out. Okay, cool. I think we're more than ready here. Let's definitely head on in for a boss fight. Defeat the Mad Slammer. Okay, well, let's prepare. We'll definitely try, Luca. Definitely try. Okay, we need pretty far right now, so... Ooh, this is different. Different terrain on the floor now.
What to do
Keep in mind of that, actually, while we're preparing. Let's see here. I have a freebie on the guy on the left here to go for an attack here, if need be.
Here I go.
Looks like it might be worth it to go about and try and do some extra freebies here, if we can. Could go Sai, no need to though. I'm gonna say we go for you over there, first and foremost.
Oh, the paint doesn't stick on the grates.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so this type of terrain stops paint from being dropped. So nobody's safe in the grate areas. Got it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. So you'll just have to keep it in mind as you move.
Okay, got it. Drainage grates. Squares featuring drainage gates or grates will not remain covered in paint when you attack an enemy or destroy a paint barrel in their proximity. Furthermore, if you can't find cover when on drainage grate squares, you'll not be able to resist attacks. Yeah, makes sense. But we can stay in cover though, even if they swing at us, which is good. And then from here, honestly, we can go for that. Not a bad idea. But what I'm gonna say actually might be better would be for Joker to maybe go after this guy if at all possible. Be close enough to this one, we are. I'm gonna use you for Iga then, just to get a good chunk of movement here started in first and foremost. Cool. Okay, we can work with that. Maybe set up something here?
What to do
No,
here?
don't think so. But this isn't bad.
Let's go.
Because what I could do over here, so we can set up another one over here. And then we know that we can hit Megiddo there. Or we could do that. But Akechi's in a weird spot and won't be able to fully take advantage of it.
Persona!
But that's not bad, though, to be honest.
Now,
But I could hit this forward like that and get a good chunk of movement there. But I do think what we can do, just to take advantage of what we can get done. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way we do it. But can we do that with Iga though? Yeah, we can. Okay, we don't need to go the other route for more stamina. But that gives another bit of despair for little Joker there. Oh, the barrel was the only reason why we can hit that one. Oops. Could be a bad idea then, that we did that, but I guess we'll just grab that barrel over there then. Okay. Let's see here, jumping paints. Okay, breaking barrels, like it made sense to do.
But hey, he handled that like it was nothing. He's much more mobile than I first believed.
Got it?
Let's go forward. With extra caution, Joker.
Yeah, for sure. He moved into an open area for me though. That's pretty nice of him. Okay. Not too bad.
right.
The other one's not in freebie though. Oh, well, technically he's not in free zone anyways. But that does give me a little bit of movement
I'll
here.
wrap this up quickly.
Okay. Well, you're kind of blocking that entire area. Thank you, buddy, for that one. It's really nice of you. Let's fling you across the map then, I think is probably the best thing to do. Okay, there.
What to
Okay,
do
now that we got you, let's see here. Could definitely set up a Maya here to break a barrel and also knock him onto the floor. Not a bad idea. Using a lot of stamina on Joker, though, this time around. But there we go. That guy's on the floor now. Don't see a way of, like, getting any freebies on this one. Could fling him. Could be a good idea. What about Kasumi, though? If I were to move Kasumi, like, right behind this one, would I somehow be able to get, like, an all-out attack going? Not really sure, but it's worth a shot. Let's see. Knock you onto the floor, get behind you the best we can, get into an area that they can't use the turf to their advantage. Yeah, that's not bad. I like it. We can go for it. Gets rid of the one near Kasumi, so Sumire is no longer encircled over there. We can move people closer to where we need them to be, while also dealing with our little buddy that's needing to go down there. Cool. Okay. Haven't got to see what turf painting looks like yet, but we're doing pretty good, I think. Okay, more barrels are spawning in that location. Still not sure how we're going to deal with that guy yet, though. But we are going to definitely make our way over there as quick as we can. Let's see here. Akechi has lower movement, so it might be better for Akechi to take that one. Okay. I'm going to grab the barrel next to us while we can. Just so we have it. And then prepare for whatever happens next. Okay, buddy, what are you gonna try? Jumping paints. He's taking the barrel that was close to us. Okay.
Now then, here I
Interesting. Okay, Akechi, you get as far as you can, buddy. With our charged movement, we can get everybody into position. Again, thankfully. Okay, good. Not enough for a Phantom Judge. So don't do that. Oof. Okay. Trying to think here. Who would be the best person to do this with then? Maybe Akechi. We can maybe catch him off guard with this. We can pull him into our zone, maybe. And use it to our advantage, maybe. Okay, we got voltage now.
It looks like no matter what attack we use, this enemy's counterattacks paints everything over in its own color.
But
Although, I get a feeling we could use the surrounding objects to give ourselves the upper hand.
Yeah, maybe. The thing is we don't have any barrels to use to our advantage right now. So, we need to make full use of what we can. Phantom Judge for you, because I know I can get this on you right now. So let's take full advantage of that right now, first and foremost. Okay, down you go. And now what we can do is we can get you encircled, which is exactly what we need to be doing. And while we can take advantage of it, that's when we should. And maybe keep them away from getting another barrel here soon. Okay, not too bad. I'm gonna try dizzying you if I can possibly do so. Don't know if I can. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's how the turf paint works. So it's directly underneath her. So we're still in cover though, so we can't take full advantage of that, thankfully. Okay. Ooh, barrel right on top of them. Perfect. That's actually really good. Okay. Because of that then, let's get over here then, and break open the paint barrel. Now that he's on top of it, he shouldn't be able to do anything. Yep, get him. There you go, buddy. Blast away, and get completely encircled. And you are down, Mad Slammer. Not bad. First boss down, I think, or I'm pretty sure he was a boss of some sort. Seemed pretty decently easy. I definitely will have to say I liked it. I like it, I like it. But thing is, though, now that he is down, what do we do with our very first slab of her original artwork? And how is that really going to help us? That's really the biggest question. Ooh, got a Take, Minakata, an Isis, and a Kinki. I'll take all three of those. Could be better than what we're holding. So we'll definitely take any personas we can get. Because we only got one in the last level, so I'll take whatever we can get on the silver platter that it gives us to us. Honestly, the best we can get. Not bad. Not bad at all. But what now?
Really now? I may have underestimated you.
You definitely have.
Perhaps this is more to your liking.
What's more to our liking? Oh.
We don't have a chance against these numbers.
Yeah, we really don't.
Guys, over here!
Oh, Lucas got something for us.
Lucas-san!
Smart. Very smart. While Jerry's distracted, get the slab all set and ready for us. Thank you there, Luca.
I got everything ready while you were busy. Let's grab that slab and bounce.
Yep, grab the slab and bounce indeed, and hope that it doesn't need to be returned. Like encourage the cowardly dog.
She's using a manhole to steal it? No! Stop them at once!
How about no?
Here it comes! Now!
Okay, let's get on out of here then.
Let's go!
See you later, Jerry. Thanks for the slab.
How many times will we be doing this?
Probably the entire adventure, buddy.
Come on, quickly!
Quick as we can be. Down we go. Back to our safety zone of our makeshift hideout.
Is everyone alright?
I think so.
I believe so. Quite a close shave, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We were able to get part of Guernica's first piece. Thank you!
Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be, though, from what I can currently see, but looks cool.
Only 2 more to go. If we keep this up, we'll be done in no time.
Yeah, no time at all, indeed.
Yeah,
If things keep going the way that they've been going so far swimmingly, but we don't know for sure yet.
but I'm even more grateful for something else.
What are you more grateful about, Luca?
What's that?
For having my back, and not just handing me over to Jerri.
Of course, sir, Luca. No problem, buddy. I don't mind helping you out.
The smug parrot's proposition simply carried far too many risks.
True, Jerry definitely did make things very, dangerous.
Not only that, crossing you on our deal wouldn't have sat well with me or the others.
True.
You're a stand-up guy, aren't you?
She's being sarcastic about it. Yeah, Akechi's a hard-to-read book, Luca. Just try not to pay too much mind about it.
Here I thought you were some heartless, hyper-rational bastard.
Yeah, he's more like what you thought, honestly. If we go based off of what he normally does in the original story, but in the royal one, like I've been saying, redemption arc, stuff like that, it fixes him. But in the normal story, he's more like what she just said.
Well, I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
He's worried about that too.
By the way, just who is that Jerri anyhow?
Yeah, any idea of anything about him? Or
Honestly, I have no idea.
her? Huh.
Everyone here is supposed to be born from some part of Guernica's heart. But
Okay, so that's confirming that you know that you're part of her heart too. Okay.
I can't imagine any part of her being so cruel. I know Guernica wasn't bonkers until that bird showed up. That's the one thing I'm sure of.
Okay, good to know. So Jerry is definitely involved in some way, shape, or form. Makes sense with the fact that it can summon legionnaires at whim, like it can.
Jerri mentioned something about fulfilling Guernica's wishes.
Wishes.
Obviously she was lying.
Okay.
Guernica's a good person. She'd never do that to people on her own.
I can try and believe you. I'll definitely take your side on it. If you think she's good, then we'll try and believe that.
Okay, we'll trust you when it comes to the real Guernica.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
We should focus on getting the other 2 slabs for Luca, right?
Yeah, for sure. Get the other 2 slabs as fast as we can. Or, well, as quick as we can, not as fast as we can.
Thank you. You're a good person, too.
Yeah, definitely Kasumi. I would definitely say yes to that one.
I could already tell you're kind and caring. Now I like you even more.
Thank you. Let's do our best out there.
Yep, let's do our best indeed.
Yoshizawa-san. Ever the popular one.
Yeah, she's pretty popular from everybody. For everyone she's ever met in our group, she definitely has made friends with them pretty quickly. Getting jealous, does that bother you? Oh, you'll live. You getting jealous there, Mr. Prince Detective?
That's quite an amusing joke. Well done.
Says the one that's definitely a little bummed out about it, based on your face changing slightly there. I see it. Don't think I know.
Alright, time to go track down the second piece.
Yeah, second slab, here we come. Thing is where is it? Is the real question. And how easy is it going to be to procure it?
Oh, by the way, while you were fighting for the slab, I found these things. I have no idea how to use them, so they're all yours.
Oh, new weapons. You obtained Sandhawk for Joker, QED for... I believe that would be Akechi, and then the Maladhara is for... I would think Sumire / Kasumi. Okay. We'll take it. We'll definitely take what we can get. Although, how exactly, how much of an upgrade is that, honestly? Let's see here. Equip. Let's see. Sandhawk goes up by 11. Not bad. Okay. And then, yep, QED was for Akechi. That's not bad. It's a decent upgrade. And that's like a 6. Okay. Not a lot, but it's something. She's very long range, so it's definitely helpful, no matter what. Then we got 27 more points to use for later. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting on that. I think what we'll do, though, is we'll double talk to them about what's going on here first and foremost, and then I think we'll end off today's episode after that. I think that would be the best way to do it. So, Kasumi's agility is the first thing in question. I'm kind of curious what they're going to ask about on this topic.
Hey, by the way, I'm really surprised you maneuver so well in fights. It's amazing.
Huh?
Huh? You mean me?
Ah!
Yeah, it's like you got wings or something. The Phantom Thieves are so badass.
She's got a mouth on her, but I like her though.
Well, thank you very much for the compliments. But to be honest, there's still a lot for me to learn. And to be totally accurate, I'm not actually a Phantom Thief. Really?
Yes.
And if we're talking about maneuvering on the battlefield, both of my senpais here are even more impressive.
Well, to be fair, Kasumi was the one that gave us the ability to use the grappling hook. To be fair.
Yeah, you guys are pretty good, aren't ya? See, are you so good when you're so scrawny? How are you so good when you're so scrawny?
Yeah, I guess Joker is kind of scrawny.
Scrawny? Even though they look like that, I know they train plenty. Actually, do you have any special workout routines, senpai?
Actually, Joker does, we do know that. Working out in the attic, yeah. Someone handles that for me, not really, no. Well, apparently, yeah, Joker works out in the attic as much as he can.
The attic? Right there. Oh, that's because his room is actually in an attic. Working out alone in your own room, so stoic. But in an attic? I sure didn't expect that. But you sound pretty mouse like yourself.
More like a cat. He's got more cat-like tendencies. And good thing Morgana's not down here. Morgana, because of Morgana, being a cat, would probably chase around the mice like a madman. Well, like he wants to be called a person, but would be more like a mad cat, like Tom and Jerri. It'd be kind of funny.
How about you, Akechi? Do you work out at all?
That's right.
Well, if you're asking, yes. I've become a fan of bouldering recently.
Bouldering?
I didn't know you'd do that, Akechi-san. Do what now? Bouldering. It's a free climbing sport where you attempt to ascend walls or boulders.
But
Oh, you mean wall climbing. Okay. Interesting. So you get the rope attached to you and then you climb up the, like a fake wall climb area. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
It's not just about clawing your way up, though. You have to keep your wits about you and maintain awareness of your body. So you get to go work on your muscles, your flexibility, and your cardio all at once. Sounds like a great exercise. I'm pretty good at climbing up way up high, but I've never been tried bowling, or whatever it's called.
how was that?
Bowling. Luca's pretty funny.
If we have time, I could give you all a crash course, if you're interested as well. That is.
I'd love to learn more. I'm afraid of heights. I could cover you that for you. Well, I'd love to learn more.
Oh?
I must say, I didn't expect such an overly enthusiastic response. Excuse me. I didn't mean anything by it. Of course, I'd be happy to teach you all about it.
Please.
Well, to be fair, we hanged out with Akechi quite a lot in Royal. Normal story, you don't do that as much. So, obviously, we gotta keep that continuity going too.
Please allow me to join in. I'd love the chance to try it out. You guys really want to just climb all over some walls? It's pretty funny when you imagine it.
Yeah, we're just trying to be Spider-Man.
You folks are a pretty interesting bunch, aren't you? Thanks for sharing with me.
No problem, Luca.
I'm just glad we were able to have this chance. How about this, Lucas-san? Let's train together sometime soon.
What?
Together? I wonder if I can handle that. But once we've helped Guernica, I think we could, that could be fun.
Let's go.
Of course it'll be fun. Now let's go help Guernica.
Okay, interesting. So that gave us 2. So that gets us up to 29, so we're gonna have 31 after this. For the amount of points, and then Joker's personal belief in arts. Okay. Let's see what we got.
By the way, I was thinking about the mural again. The one that brought us here. Just how did Guernica know what Pure Senpai's persona looks like?
Does she know my real identity? I have no clue. Yeah, does she know my real identity?
It was such an accurate depiction that I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. If an outside agent is aware of our identities, I believe we should get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Says you. You're the one that literally went out of your way to do exactly that.
Lucas-san, do you have any ideas?
Huh?
I think it's because Guernica has the ability to peek into hearts of others.
That would
Really?
Peek into hearts. Could you, please elaborate? Do you remember that graffiti I showed you before?
Yeah, the one down below. Which was like the one on the outside.
You know the awful ugly feeling like a bubble from deep down inside sometimes? Guernica's heart has the ability to push those feelings to the surface and make them take over the people's minds entirely.
Okay.
It's not like she inherently says just what the masses feel or anything.
But
Okay, so it specifically said that just to make sure we don't think she's like a false deity like the other ones that we've dealt with. Okay, good.
She's just able to tap into those feelings and send them into overdrive. Still, her work makes it feel like she knows everything about humanity. Down to deepest feelings in our hearts.
So that's how it is.
Okay, good to know.
So when did Guernica start making these heart-peaking works exactly? When Jerri showed up. Before that, she didn't have any powers like that at all.
which means
So that means the one who made this stuff possible is most likely Jerri, yes.
however...
Of course. We don't have any evidence proving this. I'm not quite sold on the idea that it's even possible in the first place. If I remember correctly, you said the following.
What exactly are you going to bring up there, Akechi?
She's been fighting against herself this entire time on the inside. It took everything she had to paint that mural in your world. Her last cry of desperation was to you, Phantom Thieves.
It's probably because she was already being connected to Jerri already. So she used what little humanity she had left to use her new powers to do that, basically.
If she truly is able to look into hearts of others, then it wouldn't be too far-fetched to consider that she could see into the heart of the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
I see.
Oh, I see. That's how she knew that what Senpai's persona looks like.
Right.
Well, I honestly had no idea what that painting was of you, so you called it a persona. What exactly is it?
It's part of me, it's my will of rebellion. I'm not really sure myself. It's basically our rebellious soul. So, it's my will of rebellion.
I don't really know what that means. I'm guessing they give you powers to fight bad guys.
Yeah, about right.
That reminds me of how Guernica used to be. No wonder she took a shine to you. Well, despite Guernica knowing his persona, she doesn't seem to have made an effort to publicly, out the Phantom Thieves.
That is true.
At this point, we need to prioritize learning more about Guernica's powers, as well as whatever Jerri's objective may be.
Yeah.
True. Jerri's definitely a big target.
Don't forget about the first mural. Let's head out when you're ready.
Okay. 2 more GP for later. And we are all set to go. Okay, cool. With that being said, this is actually where we're going to be ending off today's episode by preparing for the second slab. With that being said, honestly, for what we can currently tell, what we need to do is obviously get all the slabs together, and then we need to somehow use the slabs to somehow get the point across to Guernica in any way, shape, or form, and then somehow find a way to deal with Jerri and find out why Jerri's able to control Guernica in the way that it can, if it is indeed controlling her. Basically, is what I understand. Pretty interesting story so far, honestly, from what we've pieced together so far. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.